हो सकता है.
Another question I would like to ask you about COVID-19, because I think the whole art world is changed now after this COVID-19. Not only in Delhi or in Bombay, but in New York, in London, in Paris, everywhere you will see a different kind of. They are thinking in a different way. All these galleries and art business people or auction houses. What is your personal experience of this lockdown as a art business person?
So COVID has definitely had a deep impact on the art fraternity as a whole, and not only Indian art but world art. For instance, Art Dubai was something we were planning to go to in March, and that got cancelled, and there are lots of galleries which participate internationally which had to back out last minute because that was a concern. Christie's was to have an estate sale for Quito de Boer, and that was a major auction that everyone was looking forward to in New York, so they cancelled their auction. Since there have been many more auctions which have been cancelled, there are many more art fairs. Art Basel, which is supposed to be one of the biggest art events of the year, also took this time to a virtual platform. So I think it's definitely something which is in the immediate future. We are going to see that there are going to be more and more virtual events rather than physical events, and at least for 2020 I feel it will definitely impact the actual exhibitions. And we've seen Saffron that way surprisingly, and it's been good for the art business that they have been very active because they've always promoted an online platform, and one has seen that in these 2-3 months of lockdown they have actually become even more active and done almost 3 to 4 auctions every week. Like in this 2 or 3 months period they would have done almost 12 to 15 auctions, which
the results are satisfactory.
And the results for these auctions have been quite satisfactory. Of course, these days some of these no reserve or absolute auctions work a bit like stock market, so you never know what will go up and what will go down, but overall the results have been quite satisfactory, and one can see quite a bit of interest and quite a bit of action happening in these sales. So that has been quite encouraging. Aster Guru also had their no reserve and are about to have their main sale, but Saffron has definitely been very active in the last 2 to 3 months. So I feel online platforms will open up. Where the problem will come in even more, like what we've been facing in the last, I would say 7 to 8 years, is that art market has become very dominant in terms of signature values, or only a certain number of artists are being sought after, and I feel that will become a bit of an increasing problem in this scenario, because online and through these auctions or something, there's only a selection of artists that are being promoted. A lot of younger artists who would need their own avenues, or who were really looking forward to some galleries exhibiting their works or promoting them, I think for them it becomes a little more difficult in these times, because they will have no access to have that direct they would not have any space to show, or they would not have any events that they could be a part of. Again, the virtual world is becoming stronger and stronger, so I'm sure there are lots of these Zoom conversations and websites and their Facebook pages that artists are trying to work with, and I'm sure in course of time that will also pick up. But it's definitely a challenge, and in the near future the virtual side of things would definitely be the way to go.